Hello, welcome to Healing Hands Tarot. You're welcome to life path number 2, tarot reading for the month of November. All right. So if you don't know what your life path number is, it's called your destiny number. And if you want to find out how to calculate that, I'm going to put the, like additional information in the description box below. But Google is always there for you to, like find out exactly what the life path number is. But I'm guessing if you're clicking on this video, you already know what the life path number is, and you probably know your life path number 2. So this month, I'm going to, I've pulled, I have like 15 decks lined up here. Okay, 15 oracle and tarot decks. And I'm going to be intuitively pulling the decks as I'm being guided to do so. So whatever deck that we pull will be your reading for the month. So we're gonna go with being divinely guided at this point. Okay. I would like to probably tell you a little bit more about, life path number 2. And life path number 2, usually, if you're a life path number 2, you're a people person. I'm just trying to tell you some of the words that may describe you. You're a very intuitive person. You're a very sensitive person. You're a team player. You're a peacemaker. You're caring. And you can be very spiritual too. Some of your strength includes the fact that you're like awesome at, working as part of a team, and you can be very considerate and thoughtful about, when in your relationship with others, and you handle pressure very well. You can be very honest and sincere, and you tend to see the best in people. So you're the kind of person that, when you're dealing with people, you're dealing with them, the way you would want to deal with yourself. You're not expecting that people will screw you over, but because you see the best in everyone. Okay, some of the weaknesses that you have or that people may think you do have might include tendency for you to be shy. So you might be a little bit reserved sometimes and maybe reluctant to initiate something new. But doesn't mean you're not good. If somebody initiates it and you're part of that team, you work very great as part of a team. But your weakness might include not initiating, and sometimes people might think you're oversensitive, and you tend to avoid confrontation because you sometimes put other people's needs ahead of your own. So the biggest challenge for you will usually include prioritizing your needs over others, because you tend to put other people before yourself. So you might need to prioritize your needs and voicing your opinion. That shy part of you may need to overcome it or conquer it sometimes, and not taking things too personally, because you can be very, very sensitive, especially when people talk or say things to you. You might take it the wrong way. You tend to withdraw sometimes. So you might also need to be decisive and knowing exactly what you want, and not let people push you around because you're a people person. And I'm not trying to say you're a people pleaser, but sometimes you do come across as putting the needs of other people ahead of yourself or yours. So with that said, let's dive right in. I'm gonna intuitively pick a card here, and let's start with this. So what I'm doing this month is I'm gonna just shuffle right in front of you, then I'm gonna pick a card. And you have the 7 of Abundance. So the 7 of Abundance, it says you should have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. The handwork you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is good time to prepare, because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. So 7 to me is usually a number of perseverance. Obviously, you've put a lot of hard work into something, and you've been very, very diligent as part of this team that you've worked on. It might seem as if you've worked without any results, or seem as if, there's a lot of distractions currently, and that you're not getting any rewards for your hard work. But Seven of Abundance is telling you you've already put in the hard work. So something is about to turn around for you, okay? So it might be a good time for you to prepare for what's about to come in for you in the month of November. So don't give up and think maybe all your hard work is not going to produce any reward. Something is coming. It's obvious that something is in the pipeline. All right, the next card I'm going to be pulling is the Energy Oracle cards. I'm pulling one for you, okay? And you do have indecision. So indecision is number 8 here. And number 8 to me is a number of diligence, passion, and high standard, okay? So, but when we pull this card of indecision, you do see, you can see someone standing right here and not even decided yet. Are they taking a right or left? They might not have any clue, where to go. Or some of you might just, be over analytical about making a choice in your life. But you're being asked, what choice do you want to make this month? Make a choice this month. Whatever this is that is, keeping you in limbo about a decision that you need to make, it's about time for you to make this decision. You've already put in a lot of hard work. And it's time for you to reap the reward. But you being able to reap the reward might be, I'm trying to look for the best way to put it. It might be in your hands this month. It might have to do with a decision that you need to make. You might be the one delaying yourself. And I'm getting the message self-sabotaging. All right. So some of you might be self-sabotaging. You know what decision you need to make. But the question is, why haven't you made this decision? Okay? 2 choices or 3 choices, whatever this may be, it's time for you to make that decision. Pick the one that is the better choice. And I'm picking up that you already know what this choice is, and you're just, probably being over analytical at the moment, but it's time for you to make the decision and move ahead. You should spend, it looks like you could spend days and months or even years in this back and forth energy. This may have been going on for a while for some of you. Okay? But it's time to let go of the analysis. Over analysis paralysis is what I'm going to probably call this, decision that is all up in your head. So it's time for you to let it go. The self-doubt. Maybe some of you are even not sure. Like the decision that you need to make, because I have a feeling that you know what you're supposed to do, but you're not sure yet. So if you're not totally sure, I have a feeling that you're making the right choice. You know what that right choice is. You just need to take that leap of faith. And some of you, if you want to get like clarity, a meditation might be good for you. All right. So and maybe call on your spirit guides to help you with this decision. Sometimes they cannot interfere except you ask for help. So you may need to just close your eyes and meditate and just call your angel guides or, God or whoever you believe in to help you make clear the choice or the path that you need to take in the month of November. I'm hoping that will resonate with somebody. So the next card I'm pulling is the, okay, you know what? We have the self-discipline, but I'm going to reshuffle because I'm trying to reshuffle these cards and shuffle right in front of you all. I usually don't do that because I like to save time with my reading. But you have rebirth, and it came out in the reverse. Although I don't read reverse, but it's a number 16, which equal to a 7, and 7 to me is usually a number of hard work, like we said before. So you do have another 7. 7 of abundance, hard work, perseverance, diligence. Something is about to be rebirthed. As soon as you make that decision that is in front of you, something new is about to happen. There's an abundance that the Spirit is about to usher in for you, but nothing is going to happen until That choice is made, that decision is made, and you're no longer in limbo. You're no longer in the overanalysis paralysis mode. Once you make that decision, I'm thinking this rebirth is going to happen for you. So this card indicates a time of major transition and transformation that will result in significant personal growth for you. All right, so whenever we pull this card, you have entered a period of spiritual awakening and rebirth. So this might even have to do with your spirituality as well. Maybe there's something you're going, over in your head, deciding. I'm not sure what that could be for, different people or each one of you, but I'm sure it's going to vary for everybody. So whatever this decision is, you're being asked to surrender. Enough of the overanalysis. Ask for help in finalizing and closing out this decision. You're being encouraged to trust and believe that a magical future awaits you once this decision is made. But you need to let go of the old in order to step, or in order for you to experience the new. Take time to reevaluate your core values and re-examine your life. Then eliminate any superficial foundations that don't align with your higher self and your dreams. This is a time to recognize and rise above any ego-based thoughts and behavior. For humility and authenticity are the keys to success. So somebody is gonna need to make a decision for them to be able to move forward. I'm being guided to pull this card right here. You know what? Let me shuffle just a little. Okay, why am I being guided to take the whole deck? All right, might have a message that was at the bottom that needs to come through. It says stillness. So what I'm picking up immediately with this card is it's telling you to meditate, take some time to be still. Being all up in your head is causing this delay. When you're in your head a lot and you're overanalyzing a situation, you're putting out in the indecisiveness, energy. You're putting that out, and remember, what you put out is what you get back. So that indecisiveness is what's coming back to you. So it looks like you're perpetually in this stagnant state of, your ships are supposed to come in, but they are not in here. And you've persevered and you've worked hard and diligent and done everything that you're supposed to do, and you think there's no reward, but you might be holding yourself back. The self-sabotage that I said earlier on coming back to me again is a message that I'm receiving again a second time. So you're being asked to quiet your mind. Be still. Meditate. All right. It's time for you to ask for help in like finalizing this decision. Okay. So I'm pulling a 10 card spread. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So moving on. Okay. Pulling a sacred traveler oracle card for you. And you have protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. So please go deep, connect with your angels. I think that, you do have divine protection. You're being guided. And all you need to do is just ask for help. Ask them to step in and help you, finalize or close out this decision that, is keeping you stuck at this time. Okay? What this card is saying is that you're blessed and that immense blessings from above showing, or should I say showering over your life at this time. There is something that, a reward for all your hard work and perseverance and your dedication and your honesty in dealing with people that is about to come to you, that, you're being, told that you do have your guides trying to bring in something new for you, something rewarding, or should I say reward for your hard work. But sometimes it might seem that you can't see the road ahead, but you need to have faith that you're not alone. simply be open, and you will feel the presence of your guardian angels around you. They're not going to interfere except you ask for help. So, like, I'm still going back to the stillness card, all right? And quieting your mind, and maybe meditating and calling in your spirit guides, your angels, your God, whoever you believe in. Ask for help. You're being divinely guided. You're not alone. Once you can invite them into this decision making process, I guarantee you there will be a way forward for you. All right. The next card I'm pulling is a tarot card. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. There's something that is about to, the blessing that you're about to receive that, you need to be decisive about. Something that has to do with ushering in this new thing. When we pull the Queen in a tarot deck, it talks about practicality, and pentacles are usually like stable, like, so the queen energy talks about practicality and ability to create something new and stable, and for you to be ability for you to achieve comfort and security, and let go of any self-centeredness, jealousy, smothering energy, and just allow this newness to come in. Okay, let me see. I'm being guided to pull this. Look, let me just shuffle a little bit. All right, let's do this, and I'll pull one for you. And get straight to the point. So this talks about the past, a prison. So some of you, like I said earlier on, will need to let go of whatever this is, the past that is holding you, that is causing you this indecisiveness, and stop the the overanalysis paralysis is keeping you stuck in the past. Release and be able to usher in this newness. Okay? And it talks about bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. Please let this go. Whatever. Some of you might even need to forgive people that have hurt you in the past. Because you're always overextending yourself, and you're always trusting you're always trusting of people who come into your life, and some people might have done you wrong, and you might not realize that holding on to that anger from the past is actually blocking a lot for you energetically. So it might not actually be a decision per se that you need to make about any particular thing. It might be a decision about you letting go of this bitterness or anger, or the hurt from the past. And so with this card, we are reminded of people who wish to avenge family members for harm done in other generations, those who train the young and the innocent to carry a grudge and a hurt that they could otherwise be free of. Okay, this might even be a grudge that might be family related grudge, something that may have to do with maybe my family had an issue with somebody or some people, and it carried on over, all right, to you energetically, and you're holding on to this blockage, but you do need to let it go. So you're being warned now of the motive of another who insists on telling their tragic story to you over and over until you've lost part of your soul to them and wish to defend them. Heed the message. This is not your battle to fight, nor your story to live. You have your own path, and you will have your own tragedies. Okay? It says you can support another with time, or with your time, your care, and lend a hand, but they wish none of these things. They wish you full consumption of their story. So like, I'm picking up, this may have to do with you standing up or fighting for other people, like, because you like to, take on a lot on yourself, or should I say put a lot on yourself, and you're very sensitive. This might be a battle that is not even yours, that you've been carrying and fighting, and you're not meant to fight this battle anymore. Let it go. Okay. My next card, let's shuffle this a little bit. So it says, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. So like I said, you need to be still. Go deep. Call on source, your angels, your guardian spirits, like anybody, anything you believe in, because they are protecting you. They are there. They want to come in. They want to intercede. They want to help you release this burden. They want to help you let this thing go. All right. So some of you might be having difficulty letting it go, but there's a rebirth, either spiritually or physically or even materially, that is about to happen in your life, that you need to make this decision to let go and let the past be in the past. It's time to let it go. No more holding on to the past in this situation. Something new, a movement forward is needing to occur for you in the month of November, and you don't want to carry this and push it all the way through to December, and beyond that. You want this to end this month. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up with a Archangel Michael prayer card for you. I do hope you'll be able to find the closure that you need this month. And this says, honor and trust your feelings. The feelings to let go of this thing. All right. Honor and trust it. The indecisiveness of, you feel obligated to maybe your friends or your family, or you're feeling like, oh, if I let this thing go, they might think I've betrayed them. I think you need to, follow your own life path. Don't let people put on that extra energy on you. It's not your fight. It's not your battle. It's time to let it go. So if you want to say this prayer after me, please go ahead and do so. It says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Okay? There's again a prayer of protection, and I like it when this resonates. You're being protected by your angels. All right. So I hope that, will provide some kind of clarity for somebody in the month of November. Please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I hope you do come back again next month for your December reading. Until then, this is Healing Hands, and bye.